What's up guys, this is Dennis with Luke Zahn Jewelry. Thank you so much for tuning in today. In this video, I'm going to be talking to you about the 6.9 Cuban link chain. So with that being said, let's get started. Alright guys, like always, I like to mention where these chains are manufactured, and this one is made in Italy. It's solid sterling silver 925 made in Italia. Alright guys, so the point of this video is to give you guys an idea on how this chain actually looks like. I did take a few different shots of B-roll just to give you guys an idea on how it looks like being worn, being held. I am wearing a 22 inch just for reference, and down the video I'm going to be wearing a 24 inch as well. Alright guys, when it comes to the Cuban link chain, it does not need any special introduction. It is a very popular, sought after chain in the jewelry marketplace. It doesn't matter if you're getting it in silver, stainless steel, gold plated, silver plated, whatever it is, the Cuban link chain is up there when it comes to the ranks. Alright guys, one of the first things I want to mention about the 6.9 Cuban link chain is the millimeter. Now when it comes to ordering from Italy, you don't usually go and say, hey, I want a 7mm Cuban link chain. You order based off gauges, and based off the gauge, then they start the manufacturing process. A lot of different manufacturers manufacture their Cuban link chains totally different. Some are a little bit more bulky, some have a little bit more meat to them, some have more weight to them, and some of them are actually manufactured not to have much weight in them. And so when it comes to this 6.9, it is a very nice millimeter. It has a very great weight to it. I do have the weights in the website. It's just an average, it's an estimate, because every batch does differ. One batch might be heavier than the other batch, and so I try my best to update the website when it comes to the gram weight, but at least it will give you an idea on how many grams you will be wearing on the neck. Now when I just started to wear jewelry, I bought myself a 4mm Cuban link chain, and man, that was a very simple, nice chain. I just wanted something that was very simple, stress-free. I can just put it on at any given moment, and sometimes I feel that I'm wearing it, and sometimes I actually forget that I'm wearing it, right? It's not a lot of grams on the neck. And over time, the 4mm just began to get a little bit small for me, and so I began to move up to a 5.5mm Cuban, and then I moved up to a 6mm Cuban, and now I am at a 7mm Cuban link chain, or you can say 6.9. Now the 6.9mm is my daily. That is what I wear on a daily basis when it comes to the Cuban link chain. The weight is perfect. It feels like you're wearing something on the neck. It does feel a little bit heavy. It feels sturdy. It's not a flimsy chain. I'm not saying that the 4mm is a flimsy chain, but obviously it's much smaller and it might be great for pendants. Now the 6.9mm, you're going to be able to tell that you are wearing something on the neck, whether you're popping it out or actually tucking it in, giving that neck side profile. In my personal opinion, the 6.9 is a must-have in your jewelry chain collection. It just fits good. It has a nice weight to it. Now if you're in the smaller millimeter links, for example the 4 or the 5, you might want to just jump to a 6 and not to a 6.9, but just little by little, I will tell you, you are going to gradually move up in millimeter. You're going to probably want some more weight on the neck, and so as of right now guys, the 6.9 is just my daily. I don't see myself going up any higher anytime soon, but it just fits good on me. I don't know, things might change. Alright guys, so let's talk about the design. Now this one actually has some very nice thickness to it. It has some meat to it. Again, like I mentioned before, there are some Cuban link chains that are specifically designed to have less weight to them because they don't want it to weigh a lot, which then transfers to the price. Now these actually have a very nice, decent weight to them, and so a very interesting thing is it is the same gauge if you compare it to a 7mm Cuban link chain. The only thing is the way that it's manufactured. Now these are a little bit more beefier, so that 0.1 that is missing for it to be a 7mm is actually added to the thickness of the chains. It's going to add a little bit more beef to the chain. Alright guys, so right here I am wearing a 22 inch 6.9 with a 6.9 24 inch just for reference. Alright guys, when it comes to the Cuban link chain, leave a comment below. What are you currently wearing? Is it a 4mm, a 5, a 6, a 7, a 10mm, a 12mm? What are you currently wearing right now when it comes to wearing the Cuban link chain design on a daily basis? And guys, like I mentioned before, I can say this chain is your everyday type of chain, but there's some of you guys that are seeing the 6.9 as a daunting, heavy statement statement piece chain because you guys like the 3mm, the 4mm, and some of you guys actually look at the 7mm as a daily, comfortable, very minimal type of chain design. And so, like I mentioned before, guys, take a look at the website, take a look at the gram weight on the neck, and if you're comfortable, you're already wearing a 6mm, it doesn't hurt to just jump, take that step of faith, and add a 6.9 or a 7mm to your jewelry chain collection. And in my personal opinion, the 6.9, the 7mm is a must-have in your jewelry chain collection. It doesn't matter if you're a 3mm Cuban link chain guy or a 4mm Cuban link chain guy. A 7mm is gonna add a little bit more flair to your outfit if you're wearing it popped out or if you're wearing it just on the neck. But regardless, guys, that's it for this video. I hope this video helped you, at least to give you guys an idea on how this chain actually looks like. And like always, if you can, put the fire emoji, the wave emoji in the comments below, just letting me know that you watched this video all the way to the end. Much love and respect, and I'll see you guys in the next video.